The Way to Blessedness, Part 3. So far, we see that Yama describes the goal that is to be attained. The first idea that we get is that birth, death, misery, and the various tossings about to which we are subject in the world can only be overcome by knowing that which is real. What is real? That which never changes, the self of man, the self behind the universe. Then again, it is said that it is very difficult to know him. Knowing does not mean simply intellectual assent, it means realization. Again and again, we have read that this self is to be seen, to be perceived. We cannot see it with the eyes. The perception for it has to become superfine. It is gross perception by which the walls and books are perceived, but the perception to discern the truth has to be made very fine, and that is the whole secret of this knowledge. Then Yama says that one must be very pure. That is the way to making the perception superfine. And then he goes on to tell us the other ways. That self existent one is far removed from the organs. The organs or instruments see outwards, but the self existing one, the self, is seen inwards. You must remember the qualification that is required, the desire to know this self by turning the eyes inwards. All these beautiful things that we see in nature are very good, but that is not the way to see God. We must learn how to turn the eyes inwards. The eagerness of the eyes to see outwards should be restricted. When you walk in a busy street, it is difficult to hear the man with whom you are walking because of the noise of the passing carriages. He cannot hear you because there is so much noise. The mind is going outwards and you cannot hear the man who is next to you. In the same way, this world around us is making such a noise that it draws the mind outwards. How can we see the self? This going outwards must be stopped. That is what is meant by turning the eyes inwards, and then alone the glory of the Lord within will be seen. What is this self? We have seen that it is even beyond the intellect. We learn from the same Upanishad that this self is eternal and omnipresent, that you and I and all of us are omnipresent beings, and that the self is changeless. Now, this omnipresent beings can be only one. There cannot be two beings which are equally omnipresent. How can that be? There cannot be two beings who are infinite, and the result is there is really only one self. And you and I and the whole universe are but one, appearing as many. As the one fire entering into the world manifests itself in various ways, even so that one self, the self of all, manifests itself in every form. But the question is this self is pure and perfect? And the one being of the universe, what becomes of it when it goes to the impure body, the wicked body, the good body, and so on? How can it remain perfect? The one sun is the cause of vision in every eye, yet it is not touched by the defects in the eyes of any. If a man has jaundice, he sees everything as yellow. The cause of his vision is the sun, but his seeing everything as yellow does not touch the sun. Even so, this one being, though the self of everyone, is not touched by the purities or impurities outside. In this world where everything is evanescent, he who knows him, who never changes in this world of insentiency, he who knows the one sentient being in this world of many, he who knows this one and sees him in its own soul, unto him belongs eternal bliss, to none else, to none else. There the sun shines not, nor the stars, nor the lightning flashes, what to speak of fire. He shining, everything shines. Through his light, everything becomes effulgent. When all the desires that trouble the heart cease, then the mortal becomes immortal, and there one, and here one attains Brahman. When all the crookedness of the heart disappears, when all its knots are cut asunder, then alone the mortal becomes immortal. This is the way. May this study bless us, may it maintain us, may it gives us strength, may it become energy in us. May we not hate each other. Peace unto all.